Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, across the nation, around the world, wherever you may be. This is the NECA King, and today we're taking it back to the OG. We are going right back to the beginning, not 3, not 2, but 1. The original 35th anniversary NECA reissue of The Spirit of Splinter and the TMNT brothers in a 5-pack. This is the 35th anniversary edition Ultimate Ninja Turtles 5-pack with The Spirit of Splinter in it. And this is something we didn't think we were going to get until Christmas. But a couple months back, everybody got an email from NECA and said it was going to ship. And holy crap, it actually shipped. Now, I remember when the Ninja Turtles movie came out. I am old enough to remember it. And I'm old enough to have a memory of my uncle telling us after a big family dinner that they were going to release a live-action movie of the Ninja Turtles. And I have this distinct memory of thinking to myself, how in the hell are they going to, and I even said that as a little kid, how in the hell are they going to take this crazy cartoon that is basically like a rat and a news reporter, and they're like mutant ninja friends that like hop out of a van and like fly through the air. How are they going to turn that into a live action movie? And of course, history was made with Jim Henson, and we all know how it all turned out. And then, years later, I ended up getting into these figures. We all know that I'm the NECA King. I never owned action figures as an adult until I actually got my kid his first action figure for Christmas one year, and it was knockoffs of these. It was the Raphael and Leonardo and the Super Shredder. And he was so happy when he got them. Something snapped inside my brain. I think I had a nervous breakdown or a midlife crisis, and I was like, you know what? I just want a Donatello. I just want to get a Donatello, and I ended up getting, a little 4-pack of the knockoffs, and that was it. After that, I decided, shit, man, I gotta collect these things. I just got the collector bug, and now you know where that all ended up. But anyway, they've reissued this much to the chagrin of the nerds. They have reissued these with QC issues. Of course, you can see I had a QC nightmare on the swords. The paint looks like, speaking of my 5-year-old, paint looks like my 5-year-old did it, and then the cat chewed on it. But they've reissued these with the Spirit of Splinter, much to the chagrin of the nerds who say that they're the market of the Spirit of Splinter has fallen out. They all paid $400 for it on eBay, and now they're going to be upset that the Spirit of Splinter has been reissued and we all get it again for much cheaper. But it came with all these backgrounds, which, as you can see, you get a sewer background, you get the rooftop fight background. These are actually really nice. These 3 are on a thick cardstock. The farmhouse, the sewer, and the rooftop. And then, of course, the vertical background, which was more of the sewer, is like on a thinner card. But they're really, really cool. Great for photography. That's one of the reasons that I got into this stuff in the first place. But anyway, let's take a look at the accessory loadout. Of course, we've all seen this stuff before. We know exactly, basically, what we're going to get. You get the figures, you get the weapons. They reissued the silica gel pack, which I was super psyched about because I ate the ones out of my original, and it's nice to have like a reissue of it. And then, of course, I'm keeping the tab from the campfire that like allows you to turn it on and connect the battery. I'm keeping that. I'm going to get it signed by Eastman and Liard. More QC issues here. Not only do we have the fucking cat chewed, paint shitted on katanas, but look at these size. Look at these size. I mean, whatever. It's not like this is an exclusive, only 3,000 of these made thing. It's, obviously we can have massive QC issues on that kind of thing. We all know the hands. We all know the accessories. This is the shit that got us into collecting in the first place. Obviously your story of collecting is exactly the same as mine. So there we have the campfire. This is the coolest part. It's got the LED light up campfire with the marshmallows. You get pizza slices. Now, it looks like the Ninja Turtles order their pizza half supreme, half pepperoni, and then only eat the pepperoni parts, which is interesting, but hey, what can you do? It definitely is like the top quality. It definitely is my favorite, I think. I mean, the last Ronin is really good, but these are my favorites. These are the favorite NECA figures. They just capture the movie so well. Like, look at the background here. Look with the Shredder. anything that you want to do from a photography standpoint, you can get in there and do. Add a couple of flight stands. Somebody actually went and did a whole stop motion animation rooftop fight. But these things, one of the reasons that I got so into it is that they look so statuesque. I mean, the detail of the paints. This is the second or third time that these figures have been reissued, maybe even the fourth or fifth time, and it's just they're so magical still. They're so perfect. And you can get into the other lines and everything, but when it comes back to this, this is just absolute perfection. And look at what you can create, it's just the creative aspect of these figures is what makes me keep coming back to it. I kind of shut down my social media for a little while, and maybe I'll come back to it after I start taking more photos, but this is kind of inspiring me a little bit. This is kind of inspiring me maybe to pick up a real camera, start taking some real photos, and see what I can do with this, because, there is so much life and character in these figures, and it's because it comes from a genuine article. The Ninja Turtles is one of the best things that's ever been made for kids, for adults, and the movies nailed it so perfectly. And what this nails perfectly is nerds getting really angry because now their $400 Spirit of Splinter is going to be fucking $85. You know what I mean? The world is ending. My plastic, the value of my plastic is crashing all around me. But anyway, there's not much to say because we all know it, we all love it. I basically just kind of made this video so you can see the specific loadout of everything and exactly what accessories come with it. Obviously the silica packet, signed by Eastman and Liard. It's limited edition. And, all the little things that you already know that you're going to get in there. But look, guys, here's the thing, don't pay $500 for this on the secondary market. You already paid $500 for your Spirit of Splinter. Don't do it on this, okay? These are the same figures we all have, and if you missed out on it, don't feel like you missed the boat. But anyway, this has been the NECA King, and this is just so beautiful, this set. It's so perfect, and I'm so glad that I was lucky enough to get in on it. Thanks for stopping by, and I will catch you guys later on the NECA King. Bye.